What do you tell guys after this loss? I mean, obviously, y'all have been in the position of winning game one and then dropping game two on the road a couple times now.
Well, again, anytime you can go 500 on the road, that's a good thing, especially in the playoffs. We had an opportunity to get two. We got one, so we're happy with that. But there's another level that we have to get to where we are right now. You're playing for a trip to the finals, and they showed us that there's another level that we have to get to play at in order to win games and advance.
What do you guys need to do to get at that, to get to that level?
You're gonna have to play harder. We're gonna have to play harder. That intensity that they came out with wasn't a surprise to us. But they showed that there's another level that we have to get to. And they totally just dominated the entire game.
Thanks, Roy.
Hey, Coach, how did you see them defend pick and roll trade differently tonight? And how do you guys kind of try to counter adjust to that in game three?
Well, I think they just picked up the pressure, the intensity. They played with more sense of urgency. I didn't think Drew did anything other than stay focused on Trey, containing the ball, just being right there. We got to do a better job of screening when you have that type of pressure on the ball. So they picked up their intensity, their pressure on the ball everywhere. They just brought that to the floor. Picking us up full court and disrupting the rhythm of the offense with the pressure.
Okay, Chris?
This was Cam's first appearance in quite some time. Where do you see that?
Basically, we was looking for an opportunity to get him some minutes, and he hasn't played in 4 months. So it's just you want to just get him out there. That's the first 5-on-5 he's seen, since leaving the floor. So really to just get him some minutes out on the floor.
What do you think the team's ability to control the ball regarding the turnovers?
Offensively, we were not good. I thought their pressure bothered us. They were 20 points, in fact, 27 fast break points. It was just really turnover after turnover. We never really got into a rhythm or was able to establish ourselves on the offensive end of the floor. Good job of them pressuring the ball, pressuring the catch, active hands. They turned it up. I expected them to respond with this type of intensity, and they did. And we just was caught on our heels. And, they showed us that there's another level that we have to get to if we're going to have success.
Okay, Sarah, you had another question?
I was going to ask about Cam, so you're good.
All right. Jelani, if you don't mind taking over.
All right, we will start via Zoom with Jeff Schultz.
Nate, you referenced the turnovers. Was that a matter of coming out flat? What was the lack of focus? What was it?
Not executing. I don't think it was a matter of coming out flat. We didn't handle their pressure that they came out with. We knew that they would come out with more pressure and playing with a sense of urgency, getting into the ball. We just did not execute. 20 turnovers tonight. We really never got a rhythm offensively, never was able to establish ourselves on either end of the floor.
And following that up, I think Trey finished with maybe 9 turnovers. I know he had 8, I think, in the first half. I mean, was he just a part of that, or was he sort of ahead of the curve, behind the curve in that area? Or
yeah, he was a part of that. We all was a part of that. Again, 20 turnovers. They turned up their pressure, and we did not handle that pressure well.
Steve Hummer.
And looking at that first half and how well the Bucks shot and their offensive efficiency, how much was that on them and how much was on your defense, do you think?
I think it was a little bit of both. We felt that we needed to be better defensively containing the ball. Even in the first game, they had some open looks that they normally knock down those shots. Tonight, I thought our closeouts were a little too short, and they were getting some of the same shots, and they were knocking them down tonight from the perimeter. This is a really good team as far as shooting the three ball, and they had that going tonight. So I think it was a little bit of both. Defensively, we just we weren't able to get enough pressure. Our closeouts were short. They beat us to the offensive rebound. So they won the hustle game. Just totally dominated this game tonight.
And can I ask you, after getting kind of blitzed in a half like that, what do you tell the team at halftime, and what do you look for in the second half? And did you find anything that you were looking for?
No, we didn't. And what you tell your team is you go out and you try to win that third quarter. You had bad halves before, and the start of the third quarter, you want to try to get a rhythm, and you just flush that first half. And we just was never able to get a rhythm tonight. They pretty much controlled the game from start to finish.
Thanks.
McLean Baxley.
Do you think there were times tonight that Trae Young was trying to do a little bit too much, coming off a 48, historic night on Sunday night? And do you think he was trying to, kind of dictate things a little too much there in the first half?
I think they did what they needed to do. They came out with intensity, a lot of pressure. We didn't execute as a group. That you have nights like that, and this is something that we just move on. We did a good job of getting one game, and now we try to go home and defend home court.
Davide.
Hey, Coach. You guys probably played your worst game in the playoffs, but as you said, you went to Milwaukee and win one game. What do you focus on your message to the team?
Well, again, we know we're better than this, and the message to the team is we got to be able to take that next step, raise our level of play. That sense of urgency that we've been talking about. That team showed us that they are a really good team, and there's another level that we have to get to have success against them.
James Hill.
Coach McMillan, in a long series, you guys can flip the script. Next stop, game 3 and 4 in Atlanta, and talk about going home, getting home cooking, and all of a sudden you're on your floor.
Yeah, well, we've been on the road for really over a week, and it's really been an emotional week. And to again, come out of this road trip or come off this road trip 500, it's good. We'll take that. We had an opportunity to get 2. It didn't happen tonight. Now we go home where we've had success there. We'll be able to sleep in our own beds and basically put this behind us, refocus, and get ourselves ready for game 3 on Sunday.
Thank you, Coach.
Just 2 more. Emmanuel Glaze.
Coach, one of the few bright spots today were that you were able to get Cam out there a little bit more today. What do you see from him, and do you feel like you can get him some more minutes in the rotation as the playoffs go?
We'll see. Basically, it was an opportunity to get him some minutes tonight. But Cam hasn't played ball in 5-on-5 in 4 months. And, it's really tough to throw a guy out there in a situation, like he's been put in. But we'll see. He's available. If there's an opportunity to put him out there and we feel that he can help us, we'll do so.
Final question from Jonathan Simmons of Real Talk Sports.
Hey, Coach, I know obviously it was a tough game tonight, but how important is it that you have that positive messaging that you took the number 1 seed, Philadelphia, on their home court in Game 7, snuck away with the first game of this series, but more importantly, It really wasn't until the second quarter that the game got away from you guys. Were only down by 6 after the first period. How important is it to get that message into the team's head going back to Atlanta?
Absolutely. That's what we talked about, just a few minutes ago is we were able to split here. And again, anytime you're able to go 500 on the road in the NBA and win on the road, that's a good thing. And, we was able to get that first one. Again, we was able to put ourselves in position to win 2, but it didn't happen tonight. Just as we have been talking about all season long, you can't get too high when you win. You can't get too low when you drop a game. And the thing we'll do is clean up some things tomorrow and get ourselves ready for Sunday.